Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. A few years ago, I was trying to clean my backyard up, and um, we had gotten some leaves together and put them in the fire pile, and we were getting ready to light it on fire, and we're going to put just a little bit of gasoline on it. And I saw a very large bird. I believe it was a crane of some sort, um, or maybe a heron. I'm not sure. I'm not good with birds, but about 4, maybe 5 feet tall, a very large wingspan, and he always showed up in my yard. This is when we lived at the other end of the channel, and we just called him Blue Boy because he looked kind of grayish blue, and we got used to seeing him around. And I had a. Are you familiar with the gas cans? Or they're actually plastic now that hold like 3 gallons or 5 gallons. Something we had for our lawnmower and for different things. And we kept it in the shed. And I had it behind the tree, and I saw Blue Boy standing out across the yard. Um, and I said, "Hey, Blue Boy." And the bird turned his head, and he looked at me, and I didn't alarm him, or I didn't go running at him or anything like that. And he wouldn't take his eyes off of me. He kept his eyes on me. It was an instinct in him that made him very wary. And I stood for the longest time just looking at him. I didn't have a phone in those days, so I used a camera. I didn't have my camera on because I was out in the yard trying to work a little. And he stayed there and kept bending over to maybe pick up a worm, or I don't know what he was picking up. But whatever he was picking up seemed to occupy his time and his mind, and he didn't seem alarmed. Just then I picked up the red gas can, and I was going to walk over to one of the blowers, the leaf blowers, and put some gasoline, in the blower. And as soon as I pulled the gas can out from behind the tree, Blue Boy took off as fast as he could and got away till I couldn't see him flying anymore. He was extremely alarmed, and he operated purely on instinct. There was something in him, and this is common in the animal world. Bright colors, they mean danger, danger, danger. And for a bird of that size, something red, he didn't stop to ask questions. Are you here to hurt me? He didn't care. He just had an instinct of fear and of fright. He had to flee quickly. It was in his DNA. Of course, the reason I tell stories like these is so we can relate these to the people around us. There may be people in your lives right now who are like Blue Boy. They're okay for as long as everything is still and calm, but the first thing happens in their life, and maybe it reminds them of a past memory that was good or a past memory that was bad. Either way, it may throw them into an emotional tailspin, and they may want to flee. Sometimes we can say things that hurt people and not even realize we've hurt them. If that's the case, and if you wonder if you hurt somebody, do your best to find out directly from the person, hey, did I say something that hurt you? Because if I did, I didn't mean to. And if you don't have that attitude, I encourage you, ask God to help you with your attitude. Just pray simple prayers. God's not complicated. He came to earth as Jesus so he could better understand how we feel and what we're going through. So give him a try and ask him to help you. Even if you don't realize you've done something wrong, you may have scared the bird. Well, I hope that you don't feel alone in this world, because you're not. You're just not. And if you ever feel unloved, please, please remember, you're not, because I love you. I hope you have a great Tuesday.